Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to another Anything Goes. Today is a day that my team and I create basically any projects of our choosing. So I chose to make a card, so I'm going to show you everything that I use for my card here today. I'm using my bunch of fun circle dies, and I'm using the bigger die, the bigger circle die in this set. And then I'm also using my Cutie Patootie Ginger Easter Bunny. And I use Easter Wishes along with the coordinating die that goes with it. And then I use, this is one of my favorites. This is my fancy, and I'm so happy these are back in stock, by the way. My fancy 4x4 card dies. And I actually use the base. This gives you like the whole base of a card. So if you run this through your machine, and it has a little score line for you could go ahead and score it. So I just want to quickly show you something, okay? Because somebody had a question asking, will that fit through my, your list, this thing here. I can't even think right now. So basically how I do it, because as you can see, it's a little bit, probably the exact same size. Now, I do have the bigger one, but a lot of you don't have the bigger one in your machine. So I basically put it like this. I run it through, and then I carefully move the paper up, and then I run it through this way again, and then it's fine. You'll be able to cut the entire card. So this is the card base. So I use the card base. Then I also use the bigger, actually, you know what? I didn't even use any of these, only the card base, okay? So let me go ahead and put this away here. And I love this one because it has big letters. It says just a note that you could put on the front. Super cute. when I first came out with this a few years ago, I made a really cute little note card set with that. Okay, so anyways, and then I used for this, yesterday I used my other gingerbread, the one that was facing the opposite direction. So today I'm using the Sweet Gingerbread Companion. So I use that one, and then I also use, again, the Ginger Easter 2, because the Easter 2 bunnies go with the bigger, the Easter 2 little ears and accessories go with the bigger gingers, okay? So if you got the Ginger Easter 1, that goes with the little boy and girl ginger dies, which are the smaller ones, okay? So, and for my paper pads, of course, I'm using both of them. And from this one, for my spring gingers, I use this page here. And then I also use the back of it, which is the pink script. And then out of the dots, flowers, and solids, I use this little cute little flower print there. Okie dokie. So let's go ahead and put this aside. We're going to go ahead and kind of put this together quickly. I had my physical therapy today, which I was super excited about. But oh my goodness, I never thought I would be so sore before in my life just by doing stretches. He taught me stretches, and it's like, man, it's crazy. So I'm going to try and make this really quick so I could go back and rest. So anyway, so basically what I did was I got the card base, okay, the card base die, and I kind of just put it over this because I wanted this to be the exact same size. So I just cut it just a little ways, and I trimmed it so it could be like the front because I wanted it to cover the entire front. And then what I did was I got that bunch of circle dies, and I went ahead and I cut a circle out of it, and then I went ahead and I cut it again. So this could be, the background could be in the cute little, what do you call it? The little script. So I already have the little tape back here. So I'm going to go ahead and just take off all the release tape really quick. Okie dokie. So I went ahead and took all the tape off from the back. So I'm going to go ahead and just, let's see. I want to line this up the best I can. Hopefully I could get it to be super even. Hopefully that worked. Okay, yeah, there we go. Perfecto. Okay, so now we got that down. And then we're going to go ahead. I was going to leave it white, but I didn't like it. I wanted it to have some kind of texture, not texture, but, some kind of print in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and take the tape off of this, and we're going to adhere this to that. Okay, so this is just going to go like so, right in the center. And then what I did was I went ahead and I was kind of mimicking this page here. I really love this page, okay? So what I wanted to do something similar like her. So what I did was I just kind of cut her bottom half off, and I made it even with the card at the bottom. And I think it came out super cute, like she's just peeking out there. So I'm going to go ahead and take off. I already added the pop dots. I'm going to take off the little release papers really quick. Okay, let's go ahead and kind of line this up. Just like so. So how I did that bottom part for it to be perfectly with the card, what I did was I basically had her cut out, and then I just kind of like made sure the ears were behind, because you don't want that to go through the machine because the ears would get cut off. So I made sure the ears were behind her, and I kind of put it just like that on top of the bottom portion of her body, ran it through my machine. And then that's how I was able to get the perfect little fit at the bottom, okay? So last but not least, we're going to go ahead and add the little, here we go, the Easter wishes. I love that I have dies with my sentiments now, because it's so much easier, and I really like it because you definitely pop them up rather than just, you know, stamping them directly onto your page. So, I mean, obviously you can if you want, but just kind of, you know, adds a little extra something. Okay, so this is just going to go. And what I did for Easter wishes, I used my Ranger. I think I try other inks, and for some reason I always go back to my Ranger archival inks. These are just my favorite. So I used a watering can for that. I didn't want to use black because I didn't want it to be too harsh. Okay, so I got a little subscription finally to that Buttons Galore. So, and they gave me this. They sent me this in my little box with the little hearts, gems, and the little circles. I wanted to use the hearts, but I thought the circles actually looked better. So what I did already, I went ahead and I'm just using some, what do you call it, these little pop dots. So I already put it on each pop dot, so I could go ahead and just put it down like so. And they're wide enough so you can use pop dots on these. I'll put that one right there. I should have put it lower, but that's okay. Where's my third one? Okay, so basically you just want to just put this little gem. If it's wide enough, it'll fit. You know what I'm saying? And these are just mini pop dots. They're glue dots. I'm sorry, glue dots. That's what it says on the inside there. And I'll just put that one down there. And then that's it. Let me grab my bone folder really quick here. Okay, so let's go ahead and just fold this at the little, this card is scored for you already, which is, I absolutely love. Okie dokie. And then that's it, everyone. That is our super simple card for you today. Now I will, later on, depending on who I give this to, I will decorate the inside and the back, but I just can't stand here too long because I need to get some rest. I'm going to put some heat on myself because, yeah, like I said, that physical therapy was pretty intense, but I'm so happy I finally have he gave me little exercises to do, stretching, lots more stretching, more than ever, for an entire month, and I could go back and he'll incorporate more stuff. I need to strengthen my core, basically. That's what I really need to do because I'm very weak. So anyway, so yeah, so this is it for you today, my friends. Head on over to my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see what the rest of my amazing team has for you today. And thank you so very much for tuning in. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you all back here soon. Bye-bye.